What club was that at?
That was admit that a lot of people don't even realize that.
I've called her. She hasn't responded. I've called her more than a few times.
But the Zulu Nation, I'm like, what the hell is this? I know nobody know what I'm talking about. You'll leave me on the island by myself. I don't know what the hell Bishop's talking about. That's what y'all do. Then after class, yeah, I knew what you were talking about. I just don't want to be caught out there. The hell is this? Get on my damn nerves. So read that again, 31.
We are not a hate group. We are not affiliated with any other Israelite group or black militia group. Israel United in Christ is a non-violent, Bible-based movement. We do not advocate or condone any acts of violence against any race, ethnicity, or gender. We advise that if anyone hears or knows of any plots to cause harm to anyone or to break the laws of the land, you must contact the proper authorities to bring awareness to any possible threat, as stated in Leviticus chapter 5, verse 1 of the King James Bible. Hey, shalom, Most High in Christ, blessed with Israel United in Christ, and this is the Armor of God, Armor God Radio.
I hope y'all ready for this one.
Yeah. Oh, spicy topic today.
Spicy topic.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know how one gauges the spiciness of a topic.
Hey, what's up? If you a simp, man, you know what I'm saying, or a beta male, you know, go in your room, you know, turn the volume real low.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Don't let your wife know that you listening to us right now. Actually, no, bro. We got to stand up. Bro.
Please invite her in.
We got to stand up, bros. We got to be men.
Yeah.
We got to be men, bro.
Bring it out.
That's right.
It's time to take over the household.
That's right.
But before we get there, let's introduce the panel. I'm Officer Ray Well. We got in the studio.
Officer Nahum.
Officer Mishael.
Officer Abraham.
Officer Menahem.
Officer Pulai.
All praises. We are an Armor of God radio show.
Yeah.
And our topic is...
No, this is not that silly little Jerry Springer show. This is the mighty Armor of God radio show, and our topic today is Ratchet, marriages, and godly solutions.
That's right.
Oh, I forgot all about that sound.
You know, Jerry Springer, may he rest in the ground.
Right.
The man who single-handedly led the exploitation of our people.
Wait.
I thought he was gonna go. I was gonna correct you. It was like, in the ground. All praise.
I said rest. May he rest in the ground.
Right.
Because he exploited our people, using our people, as many talk show hosts have done.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Presenting the problems in black relationships as entertainment, making millions. Yeah. I can only imagine how much money that man, because somebody looked it up for me, how much money Jerry Springer make?
Billions.
In his lifetime. He probably made $1 billion over his lifetime. I ain't talking here, he probably made $1 billion off of the dysfunction of black people. He had white folks on there too occasionally.
I'm guilty of watching his show and watching people fight.
My school lunch lady in middle school, she was on the show.
Was she?
Yeah.
What?
Damn. She was on the show.
Manid proof, man.
Hey, officer.
I gotta find it. I gotta look it up. She was on the show.
Manid proof.
Hey, Officer Rio.
Hey, Menahem, did I do the Benjamin? Did I do it?
No.
Yeah, I did.
No.
He can't tell you.
Yeah, he can't tell me.
Yeah, Yankee boy.
You gotta tell everybody no.
Hey, you guys,
I'm a Yankee boy.
I see what y'all tried to do. Y'all tried to get me to pull it out.
My dead good man.
Hey, we got it. Somebody read it. We got Jerry Springer's.
I got it right here.
Go ahead, read it.
Jerry Springer was an English-born American television presenter who had a net worth of $60 million at the time of his death.
Dang. Bet you $60 million.
Hey, he was the original TikTok.
He was. He was
the original TikTok.
Bring it out. Most of y'all tuned in. Y'all watched him.
Yeah.
And like I said, there'd be some of them. How do you say? White folks.
Yeah.
Not any kind of white folks. It'd be trailer trash.
Matter of fact, you know what? For the newer generation, I be forgetting that my generation ain't the youngest one no more. Y'all might not know who Jerry Springer is because he stopped airing a while ago. So what's her name? Ayanna Van Zant. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's her name.
That's one.
They might know her. So it's similar to that, except it was a lot more action, for lack of better words.
Yeah,
so,
there's another show like his too. What was the other show?
Maury.
What's
going with the girl?
Maury's still alive doing evil.
Is he?
Yeah.
Maury's still alive, ain't he?
I think he's still alive, yeah. But Jerry Springer, he's A fake Jew? Yeah, I know.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
I ain't know that.
And speaking of the shows, his bodyguard, Steve.
That's right.
Steve
he got a
Wilcox.
spinoff.
Wilcox got a
spinoff.
spinoff. Yeah.
Is that the bald guy?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah, the bald guy. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man, I was supposed to get a clip for that thing, but I forgot to get it.
Yeah,
We'll make sure we get it in there. We'll squeeze it in somehow.
But they would more highlight the problems and dysfunction in relationships rather than give godly solutions.
Yeah,
Hey,
that's the point.
Go ahead.
And Maury Povich, he's the fake Jew.
Get out
I
of
was
here.
just looking it up.
Damn.
Jesus Christ.
So what you mean to tell me is the Jew, when I say Jewish, I mean, I'm not Jooish.
Wow.
The Jew, the Jewish community are most of the people that use our problems as entertainment.
Yes.
Can we get that songs right fast? If you don't mind.
And before you get that, you know, you got to look at they own the entertainment thing that everything we
channel.
watch on TV,
They own the
all
channel.
musics, the producers and all them.
Give me the ratings from Maury Povich. Go ahead, Austin.
Yeah, and Jerry Springer. Matter of fact, while you at it.
Yeah, both of them. Go ahead, Austin. Finish your point.
Oh no, I was just bringing that point out that hey, look, all of them have a hand on to destroy to make our people look bad. You know what I'm saying? As a whole, and they control the radio wave. They control all that stuff out there to make us look bad.
You got while we wait, give me that Psalms 137:1.
Psalms chapter 137 and verse 1.
Bring it out.
By the rivers of Babylon.
Babylon is modern day America.
Message.
That's what it's talking about prophetically. Read.
There we sat down.
Sat down. We in the lowest state here. Read.
Yea, we wept when we remembered Zion.
When we get off the slave ships, yes, black people, slave ships were real. What's wrong with people?
Bring it out.
What's wrong? I heard brother saying the other day, ain't no slave ships. See, you can't show me a shape.
Hey.
There were cargo ships that had slaves on them.
We had a guy out there in Wilson talking about the whips on somebody's back. He said it was some kind of condition. I'm like, what the heck?
Oh, is eczema? The whip marks is eczema?
Yeah, he said it was something.
Hey, that thing inflames me when people want to deny their history. You know what I'm saying? You've been brutalized,
Right.
and it's a known fact. Look at your mind state today.
That's right.
Message. Every time we walk around, we ask, "What's your nationality?" I'm an Asiatic black man. I'm black. I'm African American. How did you think you came to that conclusion? The white man beat it out of you.
Yeah.
Right.
That's what happened.
Hey, you know what? Didn't they have a show that was that got on Netflix where they had people? Was it doing like the Holocaust or something? They jumped on the ship and then came over here. Yeah, they was talking about they trying to push how we migrated.
Oh, that's migration.
Yeah, they try to push how we
Indentured
migrated here.
servitude.
Sounds like the thinking of the white man to me.
Yeah, it sounds like an Irish thing.
That sounds like some stuff they kind of infiltration. They want to sprinkle that knowledge in your community. Make it come from black mouths.
Yeah.
But it's a way to deny slavery. Remember, they pushing up against, what's the name of that thing they put in schools?
Critical race theory.
Critical
Yeah,
race
that's it.
theory. They
That's
don't
it.
like you talking about the evil they did.
Yeah.
So they attack it. You white folks attacking from one, how do you say, one direction, saying take it out of the school system. A lot of the kids don't know about slave ships. You're considered a radical teacher today if you're teaching slave ships.
Yeah.
And then on the other end, they're telling dumb black Negroes who just want to be deep. Hey, I heard won't no slave ships. And then they're like, oh, I'm deep. Won't no slave ships. You was just already here.
Yeah.
You dumb Egyptologists and look, Pan-Africans.
Yeah,
They
they
all
deep.
be in the same group.
They a deep dummy.
Yeah,
Wasn't no slave ships, the earth's flat.
And then the brother that said that, you know what? We were dealing with him at camp. Guess what? Guess who had to come get him from camp? His mama and his daddy. He still live at home
Oh, man.
with parents.
Oh,
Yeah, his mama and daddy had to go pick him up. That's a, anyway, go back to the script.
Yeah.
wow. Yes, sir. Yea, verse 2. We hanged our harps upon the willows in the midst thereof. For there they that carried us away captive required of us a song.
So they took us away captive. What they require of us?
A song.
So it wasn't enough that we were slaves. It wasn't enough that we did the work. They want us to entertain them. Remember who financed the slave trade. Remember who insured the bodies. This so-called Jewish man, Jooish. He financed the slave trade. He insured our bodies. And he said, make sure you sing and dance too. All the way up till today. The Maury Povich, that's entertainment. That's singing and dancing. Out of our dysfunction of the black family, the royal family, our dysfunction makes them money. Made them 60 million in the case of Jerry Springer.
Matter of fact, today, I was polite. We bring it out earlier. Today, Mother's Day, they projecting to make $35.7 billion.
Billion with a
That
big with a
is
big
absolutely crazy.
The average person gonna spend what $275
$270
per gift.
Per gift.
Oh, let me ask you this. Who's more likely? They know it's a Father's Day too, right? I don't know if y'all know that.
Yeah.
There's also something called Father's Day.
You can't tell.
You can't tell. Why? What do you think black people spend the most money on? Mother's Day and Father's Day?
You already know.
Because where the daddy's at?
Let's go ahead and shake the tree.
Because of the dysfunction. What the title is? The Ratchet marriages.
That's it.
Right.
Because the Ratchet marriages ain't no fathers. So they ain't. What's Father's Day for?
You know what?
Bring it out.
That's one hell of a segue right there. Because this whole Mother's Day thing is to give honor towards the woman.
Yep.
Right? And the father ain't in the picture. And a lot of times inside of marriages, when they see that the father ain't in the house, they always assume that the dad is the one that stepped out.
Yeah,
But
they
they always assume that. But they never say, well, okay, well, dad, all right, let's say he did leave. But why? And what did you do, mom? To make him leave the house. That's never a question. That's never a question. Because
Bring it out.
he don't feel appreciated sometimes. That's some of the reasons sometimes.
Right.
You know, you was about to say something?
Yeah. Hey, that shows that a woman's lack of accountability is mentally pushed throughout our entire community. They won't even ask anything about what it is that the woman has done.
Yep.
It's automatically, oh, he was this, he left. It's automatically that, oh, they be in jail, a whole bunch of other things.
Yep.
But more than half of the time, it was a woman that pushed them out of the house.
Right. Hey, and then the thing go like this is all, like you said, it's always a one-sided story.
Right.
So the child grows up hearing the mother's side. That's all he or she may know.
That's right.
And then when they actually, you know what I'm saying, when they try to confront their father, they got all this hatred, all this animosity from what the mother put on her point of view about the father. And then come find out, you know, like what you just brought out, 9 times out of 10, I'm just keep it real, it was the mother.
Yeah.
It's crazy how they have a Mother's Day, and a lot of the moms committed abortion before that. The child.
Oh man. Do you still support? Would you still? Can you still get a gift on Mother's Day if you aborted your baby?
Dang.
Hey, we're talking about 19 million babies. 19 million.
Our people. That's not a global number. That's just our people.
Hey, look, then
that's heavy.
Then it'll be like this right here too. You got to look at this. So we got so-called Mother's Day today. Next month you got the Father's Day, but you notice it's backwards. So you got Mother's Day before the Father's Day. But in a lot of these single family households, guess what? They're going to have the mom get the Mother's Day present and she going to get the Father's Day present.
Oh,
they're going to say she's doing both roles.
Dang.
That's what they're going to say.
Hey, they ain't going to do that for the man. The man don't get the Mother's Day present.
Nah.
Right. The man give his mama a Mother's Day present.
Yeah.
It's also all about women. And that's how the oppressor likes it. Finish that script out real quick. Just think about that though. If you abort, you know when women's pregnant, they say Happy Mother's Day to them, don't they?
Yeah, they do.
But what woman's ever said it was like Happy Mother's Day? Well, I'm actually planning to abort.
Yeah, see,
well, you have a good weekend anyway.
Hey, also a sister would still wish that sister a Happy Mother's Day.
She probably would.
Yeah, she'd be like, well, it's okay.
Yeah,
Happy Mother's Day.
It's your body.
Yeah. Maybe you weren't ready. Sure, you weren't.
You spread them, you was ready.
Yeah, you spread them, you was ready. That's why your household is ratchet.
The Plan B mothers, Miss Plan B.
Yeah, Plan B.
What does the B stand for?
Bruh. What does it stand for?
Yeah, you caught me off guard.
What does it stand for? Psalms 137?
Yeah, I guess that's what it stands for.
Book of Psalms is the 137 and verse 3. But they that carried us away captive required of us a song.
It says sing to us, entertain, read.
And they that wasted us,
enslaved us, beat us to death, read.
Required of us mirth.
Comedy, laughter. That's what happens when we watch Maury, Jerry, all those shows, or Love and Hip Hop, or some of the things we watch now. Now we have a different type of Maury. Now we have real life Maury. Sometimes Maury was kind of fake, or Jerry Springer definitely was like, some of that stuff was like,
some of it was
fake, man.
Stage.
So we got tired of fake stuff. Let's get that real life based on a true story stuff. That's Facebook and YouTube today.
And TikTok.
Reality shows.
You getting reality, real reality from people. And sometimes it ends up, as we're going to show in the show, with death.
Yeah.
Some of these shows end up with death. Real death happens on this entertainment that the white man wants. Facebook that's the new TV channel.
Yeah.
YouTube, that's the new TV channel.
Bring it out.
Finish it.
Yes, sir. Here you go. Last part. Saying, sing us one of the songs of Zion.
It mocking our heritage.
Right.
We're singing Zion songs that we don't remember. So let's go to the first clip.
And now, just to preface it, a lot of our brothers, this is how we're going to start it off. A lot of our brothers don't feel appreciated inside the house, and that sometimes leads to no father being in the house.
Yes.
Sometimes that leads to that. So we found a video to where a sister, she's not from the United States, by the way. I have to point that out there. Sisters, again, she's not from the United States.
Passport brothers.
So, yeah, they hate them dudes, too.
They hate them.
They hate the Passport brothers. But so she doesn't have the American frame of mind. So she's going to give you some insight on how to make a man feel appreciated. Roll clip.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So as you know from the title, this video is just going to be me giving you a few tips on how to make your husband feel appreciated.
Take notes, sisters.
Because yes, ladies, they need to feel appreciated, and if you want them to do better, best believe some of these tips are going to help. Don't take my word for it. Try it for yourself. If it works, let me know. If you appreciate some of these tips, let me know as well. So tip number 1 is make sure everything on the home front is sorted. Don't
Stop.
worry your husband.
Wait.
Y'all pause it now.
Yeah. Yo,
Y'all
pause.
pause it.
Yeah,
Y'all pause it.
what just happened?
You're still playing. Go ahead.
Play it again.
Let me know as well. So tip number 1 is make sure everything on the home front is sorted.
Make sure everything at the home is sorted. Now, sister, if your husband, if your man, your significant other, right? If he coming home from a long day's work, let's say he worked 12, 15, even a regular 8, but a hard 8 hours. He comes home, the clothes that you were supposed to wash is still inside the basket. Food ain't made, home still ain't clean, so on and so forth.
Lord have mercy.
All that stuff is just out of whack. The dog done pooped on the carpet and you didn't pick it up.
Right.
He come home, he takes, his clothes off, whatever case, and you don't want to pick that up.
Right.
Right? All of that. The home ain't sorted, it don't smell good. No easy music coming in.
Right. Ooh,
My sister,
man.
you're not making that man feel appreciated.
Bruh. You done struck a chord right there. He said, no, you mean she got to set the ambiance?
She got to set the ambiance.
Oh, boy.
So you got to have some atmosphere, got to have some frankincense smoke going up.
Got to have something in there.
Boy,
Gotta smell
boy.
good.
Might have smelled dinner on there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, is that because I know what some people are thinking? They think that's just a preference.
Nah.
But thus saith the Lord as well. Yeah, Most High God says the same thing.
Yeah, let me put
Yeah, feel free.
Give me Sirach 26, verse 16.
Yes, sir.
Bring it out.
Oh, you the spirit.
Hey, because hey, officer, you got to bring it out.
I got my finger on it.
All praises. Here's the good news right here.
This is how it's supposed to go down.
The book of Sirach, chapter 26, verse 16.
Bring it out.
As the sun, when it arises in the high heaven.
You see how the Lord is comparing what you women supposed to be doing?
Message.
Go ahead.
Hey, officer,
Like a
the sun
sunrise.
rises every day. Every day. It is your job, your responsibility. Tag, you go back.
Go ahead.
As the sun rise, when it ariseth in the high heaven, so is the beauty of a good wife in the ordering of her house.
You see the comparison?
Oh, man.
What a bomb at, man.
Bomb again. Bomb again. Bomb again.
Damn. Officer Abraham was just bringing out those heavy points, making sure the house is being well kept. So when your Lord, let me say it again.
You said it right.
Your Lord enters the threshold of his home.
Message.
You understand what I'm saying? He's coming into a house of peace.
That's it right there. Matter of fact, you know what you said, that play the rest of it. Watch it. It's gonna say damn near what he just said. Watch.
Y'all even hear how we talking? It feels so good.
Yeah.
That's
brothers.
therapy.
We just thinking about it getting like excited.
We happy just from thinking about
think
this
about it.
happening.
Right.
Sisters, how happy we would be if you did it.
Yeah.
If we just talk about it and we all smiles over here, I'm telling you, we already satisfied. You don't need a lot to please a man.
Hey, also, I'm talking about do it consistently.
Yeah, consistently, like the sun rises. Read it one more time, though, before you get...
Yeah, please.
Read it one more time. The consistency's in there. Read it again.
As the sun, when it ariseth in the high heaven.
Officer Minion brought that out. The sun always rises. If the sun don't rise, we all die. You gotta always order that house. Read.
So is the beauty of a good wife in the ordering of her house.
You always, when you wake up, your mind should be order the house. Not because a man told you.
Right.
God expects it of you.
Wait.
Yeah.
Wait.
Say that. Gonna be on the scripture for a while.
Say that again.
Yeah,
not
man,
because what?
heavy, man.
Not because the man told you. Because when you do that, you don't like the man sometimes. Let's get it straight. Sometimes they don't like us. They think we no good Negroes sometimes. Sometimes they think we stink. They talking trash. You're getting fat. But God don't never change. So you fear God, guess what? You're going to do your role regardless of how you feel.
You know what's crazy about that? You say, oh, you know what? You want them to clean something, right? Let's go with that. You want them to clean something. They give you a little, I don't want to do it. Right? Yeah, I don't want to do it. And then look, now they go to work. They have a job. The boss says, you know what? I want you to clean this window. Here, use this newspaper and some Windex.
Right.
She'll break her back making sure she clean that. Be like, oh.
Right.
So you'll do it for the man that pays you to, but you don't want to do it for me.
Right.
Yo, man.
What the hell is this?
You do it for the white man that you see 8 hours a day. For more. You don't even lay down with him.
Ooh. Matter of fact, you know what? Watch. Play the rest of it. Told y'all this is a hot topic. Play the rest of that.
It's spicy.
Definitely part.
Don't worry your husband, your partner, your second
run it back
half
a little bit.
petty.
Little bit.
Oh, she's going.
She going in.
Uh-oh.
That's why I said I'm like, we're not gonna do it. Watch this. Come on.
So tip number 1 is make sure everything on the home front is sorted. Don't worry your husband, your partner, your second half with petty things like, oh my gosh, babe, we need a new mop for the kitchen because the one we have is a bit dirty and a bit old and a bit raggedy. So yeah, if you don't mind just picking up a mop on your way home. No, he minds. Don't. No.
Ooh.
Girls, thumbs up this video
So
if
pause,
you know
Pause. Wait. She just said, don't bother your husband, your man, your significant other. All right, again, he's on his way home from work. He might just had a hard day, whatever the case is. You're not trying to be mindful of that. You calling him, oh, can you pick this up? Can you do this? Can you do that? Can you? Like, no. Your job, my sister, is to make sure the house is sorted so that way he doesn't have to worry about those phone calls.
Right.
He just had a hard day. Well, I got to go over this way and then pick up a mop.
Hey,
Bring it out.
Hey, officer, how would a sister feel if you say, hey, look, I'm out and about, I gotta go to work today. You mind if you mow the lawn for me real quick?
Oh,
bruh. You mow the lawn for me real quick and clean the gutters.
Matter of fact, the cabinet needed a couple of extra screws. You mind doing that real quick?
Yeah, you do that for me.
Damn.
Go ahead.
your husband or your man or your boyfriend or your second half, better half with little petty things, let me know. I know that you're never going to do it again because it is wrong. Ooh. They don't like it. They don't appreciate it. These are the tiny things that don't allow a man to come home on time. And where they're singing.
Hey, every time we
post, going to the bar.
Crazy.
Yep.
Yo,
going to the bar.
Every time. So, sisters.
Staying at work late.
Yeah. Stand in the car with a tall bill.
With an old English.
Tall.
Bring it out.
Dang, snap. You got the
oddly specific.
You got the 40.
Times is hard.
You got a 40.
You got 211.
Right.
Yeah.
Old bull.
I'm gonna be home when I get to the bottom of this can.
Right.
Yeah.
He might got 2 or 3 of them.
Guess what? There's a fight in the bottom of that can. Every 211 got a fight in the bottom of it. You going to war when you get inside the house. You already mad.
Hey, that's what happened when you're dealing with a wicked woman. It make you want to go drink that malt.
Yeah, malt.
Oh, it's not.
Double.
You ain't got time to waste.
Our Bishop Kanai said, he calls the daughter, hey, your mom still up? Yeah, she said, all right, let me know when she go to sleep.
Hey, can I get a script?
Yeah.
This reminds me of some also Michelle pulled today in the early class. Sirach 25 in verse, I'll say 18.
Bring it out.
Right, because she said he don't make him. This is why he don't come home, on time. He come home late, right? We'll read that real quick.
The book of Sirach, chapter 25 and verse 18. Her husband,
the wicked woman's husband.
Her husband shall sit among his neighbors.
He ain't at home. He with his boys. Like, man, shit, man, I'm gonna hang with y'all for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, y'all drinking tonight? Man, it's Tuesday, man. Y'all, come on, bro. Let me come over. Like, go ahead.
Which one go eat?
Right.
And when he heareth it, he shall sigh bitterly.
Right. So when she called, when the phone started ringing, hanging out with his homies. Where you at? Oh, God.
Bruh.
Hey, he in the driveway. I wait for that light to go out, so I go in.
Is your mom still up? Yeah. Look, hey, call me when she goes to sleep.
Right. That's it.
Hey, give me. Hold on. I want to go to chapter 26 and verse 27 real quick. Read that.
The Sirach, chapter 26, verse 27.
Read it out.
A loud crying woman and a scold shall be sought out to drive away the enemy.
Hear that? It said you can drive away the enemy with that thing. No, that's wild.
That's wild.
Just think about it. Like just think about it. You at war, you at camp, get ready to go to war, and they sent all the crazy women out there just to bother you. That thing will be annoying, man. Hey, you can't even. I mean, it'll drive you crazy in your brain.
Hey, also, if it drive away the enemy, it sure drive away a husband.
Drive away the husband. I don't know if y'all ever seen the old movie The Warriors, and they had that female. They went to that one gang's territory, and that female came over there. She started running her mouth, talking about something. Book, y'all chickens. You gonna let them just run through your hood?
Hey, you got the dude beat up.
The dude was like, "Shut up, woman, shut up." And then they had to try to beef up, and their whole gang got busted.
I need to watch the movie now.
The Orphans or something like that. I think the gang was
the Orphans.
Yep, that's who it was. The green shirt.
What else you got?
Come home on time. Why is he going to come home on time? Anyways, so tip number 2. Ladies, understand that your man has had a busy day and make sure that everything at home is sorted on his arrival. So if it's dinner, let dinner be ready. If it's his bath, let his bath be ready. If it's his clothes that he needs for, I don't know, tomorrow, let it be ready, girls.
Hey, so hold on. Now, brothers, my fellow brothers, if you go outside your house and you look like a bum, I blame your woman.
Damn.
She's supposed to make sure she's supposed to iron your clothes. She's supposed to get it ready. Matter of fact, hey, give me Proverbs real quick.
What you want? 26?
I want Proverbs 31.
And we go into the Bible because a lot of y'all be like, it sounds like some slavery.
Yeah.
It sounds like y'all, you want a woman waiting on you hand and foot.
I'm oppressed.
We got this from God.
That's right.
You just don't like God.
Hey, it's just order.
That's all it is.
Order, man.
It's just order. It's just the natural order of things.
Bring it out.
We get it. You women been pampered and looked to as the head of the house for a long time. But now the prophets are back on the earth to set things in its proper order.
That's right.
Bring it out.
Give me that Proverbs 31. I want you to go to verse 27 and 28. That's all I need.
Sir.
That's right.
Proverbs chapter 31, verse 27.
Bring it out.
She looketh well to the ways of her household.
So she has, let me help you out with this definition. Prudent. She has foresight on how her house should be ordered. She actually thinks about better ways to order her house. Because that's her job. The sunrise.
Right.
The son does his job every day. The sister, she got to do her job every day, and she looks well to her doing. Go ahead.
And eateth not the bread of idleness.
Right. She ain't idle. She ain't always on her phone scrolling on TikTok, Facebook, the stuff Officer Ray Wells bringing out. That's not her first. Her first thought is her household. Her first thought is her man. Her first thought is her children.
Bruh, that TikTok stuff, man.
I'm telling you.
I was telling Aiden on the way up here that there's something with that.
Yes.
It do something. It's overstimulating you. How you get to the interesting part of the video and then you hit another interesting video. It's like you going straight to the point. Your brain don't rest.
Right.
And then it's just a loop that keep you on it. It's studying you to see what you like.
Yep.
Meanwhile, time done passed. You ain't did nothing you supposed to do all day.
Yep.
And who they hit the most? Women. Women be on TikTok more than men.
Yep.
On nothing, nonsense and foolishness. So then it's like, well, you come home, house ain't clean. What you been doing? TikTok and Instagram and Facebook reeling, YouTube shorting.
Yep.
Hey, that's the name is kind of funny. when you think about it, it's like it's made to waste your time. It's called TikTok. That's crazy.
Telling you, bro, it's crazy.
If you got issues in if stuff ain't getting clean, you need to start stuff ain't getting clean in your house. You ain't had no bath drawn for you before. Your clothes wrinkled up. You ain't never had nothing ironed for you. Your wife acts like she don't know how to iron. Mm-hmm. You need to look at her. Check out her phone time. Go to screen time. You got an iPhone. Man. Go to screen time. See what the screen time is. I bet it's like 13 hours of TikTok.
Yep.
And 2 hours of YouTube.
Right.
Hey, and you know what? If you don't usually do this for your man, usually, right? Ease into it, right? Because if you just like out of nowhere start doing it, he gonna look at you weird, like you never used to do this before. Ease yourself into doing some of those habits, and he's gonna start to notice those things. And this is what he's gonna say. Read that next verse.
Verse 28. Her children arise up and call her blessed.
So the children call her blessed. What else?
Her husband also, and he praiseth her.
He gonna give you the right kind of thanks. If your thanks is everybody else saying what good job you do, but the man that you live with doesn't give you praise, you're looking at the wrong thing, sister.
You failed.
Right. Ooh. I know all sis would talk about that a lot. With sisters, I'm sure other brothers as well. Sisters will, they don't even look for your praise.
Yep.
They be dealing with other people praising them. I think Bishop went on that too.
Yep.
They deal with other folks' praise, but don't look for your praise.
Right.
They get big ups and sisters be big upping each other on other stuff.
Yep.
Meanwhile, you the devil at home.
Yep.
It's like why? It's like no, sister. You not circumventing your husband. Your main job is to please that man.
Bring it out.
Your man, that's your Lord. I don't care if leadership like you made the best stuff in the kitchen. You go home and be the devil and don't cook at home. You think God is approving of that?
That's crazy.
Your Lord eating Pizza Hut, but you brought leadership some good unleavened bread. You brought pastor the big piece of chicken.
Yep.
And your husband got to cook his own food. You think God approve of that? Your boss get your 100% at work, but you don't do a damn thing at home. You think God approve of that?
Hey, that's officers. That's why you constantly hear from these ratchet marriages that they feel oppressed from their husband.
Yeah.
Oh man.
But yet all the other people they in subjection to, the single sister giving them counsel, the people at work telling them what to do, they in subjection to everything else except for their husband. It's a constant thing, man.
You know what's crazy? Look, so I have to admit something. I have a TikTok, right? And I made a video.
Is there some kind of music we could play for this?
Yeah. Hey, so check this out. I know you about to do it. And look, I made a video, right?
Lord's will.
And
it's too late now.
I put on there and I said, hey, message for the single sisters. If you still single in your late 20s, 30s, 40s, single mom, whatever, your circle is the reason why you're still single.
Bomb again! Bomb again! Bomb again!
I say your circle is there right
now.
I'm going to read some of the comments that I had got from it. Now, this is one of them. One sister said, y'all be too worried about other people, focus on building. That's from a sister who's also single. Now, another sister said, okay, now drop the message for the single men. She didn't want to hear that. Another one said, now this one, she said, yeah, they're single, but you're a grown man on TikTok.
Hey, I feel like you have the right to be on TikTok if you have a successful marriage.
Right.
You can do
all
that.
I heard was zero accountability.
That's right. That was the point.
Right.
No one said anything about what you actually said. It was say something about everybody else.
Yeah,
please say something about somebody else.
Yeah, don't talk about us.
They learned that from church.
Speaking of comments, we had a class.
Bring it out.
Oh my
bring
God.
it out.
These ratchet women, they always got something to
They
say.
always do. Go bring it out.
Right? So we bring in our class about Wicked Mother's Day, right?
It is wicked.
And here go the big. How y'all can't even say it?
Big mouth black woman.
Take your time.
So this is what the demon said. She said, so nice of you in this day to choose this mess to promote suppression and hate. This is what she say. Had the men historically not taken advantage of their role, power, and weakness of flesh, then women would not have to have learned to do all things in all areas. What woman want to bear the load alone? None. You could have found plenty of examples on other days, even this day, to make a more impactful statement. This is why so many avoid you. Talking about Israel united in Christ. So you always got the loud black. I can't even say it. Damn.
The loud, bitter, black gummed, single as hell, evil,
dragon,
hateful, jealous, dragon.
The BAP.
Yeah, the BAP.
Black American Princess.
anytime the black man stand up in his blackness, in his God state,
right.
You got the black woman. The pet, right? The pet of the white man, right? The bed wench,
okay? Right.
Always trying to come in and undercut a brother,
right? Super undercut. When you look at that, and her statement is so flawed that if we didn't have, what did he say? We abused our
power and authority. That part stuck out to me too.
We think about and that's the feminist movement. What power and authority did black men ever have? She's talking about Hamasa, the white man. They abuse women. They oppress women. Sure, maybe they did it. Maybe that was them. What were we doing? We sitting there hand in hand with the white man in the 60s talking about, hey, we're going to get these women, ain't we? Yeah, come on, Biff. Let's go. Let's scheme on these women.
Right.
Can't wait to oppress the women. Meanwhile, he's chucking watermelons out of their head and sicking dogs on us. We was never in cahoots with the so-called white man.
Bring it out.
He got the power, and his woman.
They
both got the power. We sitting there below the black woman in the back of the household because of Willie Lynch. What's she talking about the power we've ever had?
Hey, officer, didn't women get the right to vote before black people in general? Like white women got the right to vote before black women, right?
Yes.
They didn't take them along with them. So blacks and black women and black men couldn't vote. But the white woman got that right. She didn't come get the black.
I gotta check the dates on that. Is that true?
That's true. Women's
suffrage.
Yeah, that was before civil rights.
Okay. Oh damn.
So they got the right to vote, and they didn't take the black woman with them. It wasn't all women. You was oppressed with us. We was both.
Matter of fact, you know what? I had to think about it. I had to back it up. The women's rights movement did start before we really went hard in America. So I know what you're talking about.
Gotcha.
But hey, I want to say something with that. Give me Ecclesiastes 3. This is what we're going to call them. Okay, this is what God said. This is the Bible. 3 and 18.
Ecclesiastes chapter 3 and verse 18.
Bring it out.
I said in mine heart concerning the estate of the sons of men.
Concerning the estate, the mindset, the way the people are. This is what God said I'm going to call them until they get themselves right. Go ahead.
That God might manifest them.
That he might show who they really are.
And that they might see.
And that they might see themselves that they're what?
That they themselves are beasts.
There you go. Only a beast would say things like that. Only a beast. A dragon, if you want to put it at that. That kind of beast.
Dragon. There you go.
Yeah, that's a dragon. Let's go to, you got more on here?
Yeah, just one more tip and then we can go to the next one. Hello? Yes. What's going on with the IoT guy?
Wake up.
Yeah, all right. Yeah,
just hit play.
Have your man coming home to a messy house. That's just, how does he know you appreciate him? Going out to work and
skip forward a little bit.
Sweating and say whatever you like. It's always going to be a duty of a woman to make sure that the house is perfect and in order. So obviously,
all right, skip ahead a little bit.
Up to date, and you're taking care of that money and his money as well, and his money is also.
Matter of fact, you can
your
pause
money
it. I can't find the actual spot, but there's another portion in here that I'm gonna mention it. Not to tie up the time. One part that she mentioned in here, because some of our sisters work, right?
Right.
And they complain, well, I work, I have the children, and so on and so forth, so I can't really do these jobs. Like, no. Your man has all of these other duties. He has to go out and fight out here and deal with that and then come home. He's supposed to come home and feel at rest. Whether you work or not,
that's right.
Your job is the house.
That's right.
That's your job. Your job is the house and the kids.
Hey, you know, the problem is, officer, a lot of these sisters are just lazy. That's what it boils down to. They don't want to do their job. A lot of sisters think, I just have to have sex with you, and that's all I need to do.
Bring it out.
That's my value in the house. And, you know, that comes from TV first and foremost. But that's just like, take me as I am. I'm giving you I'm giving you everything you need right here.
Right.
You cook, clean, everything. I just gotta lay back.
Bruh.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So hey, that's it for that video. If y'all want to watch more of that video, the name of the video is 6 Tips to Show You Appreciate Him. Okay. So if y'all want to watch the rest of that, I encourage y'all to do so.
Do it.
There's some real good stuff in there.
Message.
All right. So y'all might not believe us, but that wasn't even the original part of our show.
Yeah, man.
That was the intro.
Yeah, a whole bunch of content left.
Yeah, we didn't even get started on the regular stuff.
Yeah.
So let's open up our PDF. Let's get one of the first links up in there.
Right.
Let's see what we got. Give me Proverbs 14:1 while we wait.
Yes, sir.
Oh my goodness, these photos.
The book of Proverbs.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. All right, so I think who's that? That's the brat. Yeah, if y'all can see it, that maybe when we post up the video, y'all see a photo of what we're doing. I know we do audio.
Who the brat tat tat tat?
Yeah, the brat tat 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 tat.
She looking like a Care Bear. The hell,
Hey, and sisters, don't feel offended. But at the same time, if you do what she did, then feel offended because she has a Bulls. Again, we're gonna post the video. The
Chicago Bulls.
The image.
Yeah, the image up. She has a Chicago Bulls jersey with her stomach out, showing that she's pregnant. I don't know what to. I don't know what to think about this.
Hey,
belly out.
Hold this backstory behind this. One, the brat is a sodomite. First and foremost, she's married to a woman.
Sodomitis.
Yeah, sodomitis. She married to a black woman. That baby, she's pregnant with a white man's baby because she didn't want a black man's seed in her. There's a lot of confusion.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you. I thought the soundbite when he said "what" was gonna come out just now.
Yeah,
because I'm thinking.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
it's a little demon in there.
She turkey based herself with a white seed.
Yep.
She wanted a beautiful baby.
Because white is status.
Oh my God! Don't get me started.
Why she look like a wash machine come to life?
Hey, an officer
she like a front loader.
An officer said she look like the cobblestone.
Oh my gosh, she do look like
the cobble.
But this is the thing. Let me tell you.
Shout out to 12 Fingers.
Let me tell you how crazy this situation is with the brat. Right. You look at her. She looks like the man in the relationship, right?
Yeah.
She's the one that's pregnant. Her so-called woman is the feminine one. She looked like a girl. So you would think she would be the one carrying the child, but no. You got the one that looked like a man, the bull dagger.
Literal.
The bull dagger. Now you got some crazy stuff, man. I'm telling you, man.
That's you know why they do that? It's to say that men can have babies.
Oh.
That's how they go to say that. The trans man, which is a woman, it's the Babylon mean confusion.
That's confusing.
Babylon mean confusion.
Man.
It's help push the narrative that men can have children. They don't like the easy differences you can make when you say, "Hey, are you a woman?" I don't know. Can you have babies? Yes. Then you're a woman. They don't like that, so they do that. The male looking ones like the brat. And then be like, oh, well, the brat's pregnant. He identifies as a man.
And he identifies.
That's why that punk preacher, Michael Todd.
Oh, God.
Bring it out.
Bring it out. Hey, listen, you Christians, because we on a Christian station. Listen, stop listening to that guy.
Please.
Yeah, that dude.
He is confusing everybody. But he was trying to say he wished God had made things more simpler. Right?
Wow.
We got that? When it comes to sexuality, he talking about he wished God would have made it A, B, C, and D. You know what I'm saying? Whether or not you wanted to be whatever. Listen, man. That's the thing. This why, like the officer was saying, this place is Babylon. Babylon means confusion.
That's right.
Yeah. Hey, speaking of Michael Todd, we got him. Not that particular clip, but we got him spreading that confusion. That's why marriage is ratchet.
What's this one right here? When he said the A, B?
This the one. This the one where he talk about it's okay.
Okay. That's fine. Listen.
This is why Ratchet matters.
It's a new way. I'm starting to see a lot of new prophets, whatever you want to call them, pop up. Right, he fairly new. He just really coming out. He's starting to get out there now.
False prophet.
False prophet.
He coming out all right.
Bring it out. And you know they really trying to discredit the Bible.
Right.
I heard one guy say, you know God. I forgot what he said, but he was basically trying to say when you read the scriptures, that's not God talking to you.
I think I heard that.
Wow.
I think I heard that.
Wow.
I think I heard that.
Wow.
That's why he wanted all them letters, A, B, C, and D, because in the beginning it said it was good.
Right.
All of a sudden it ain't perfect. It ain't
Wow.
Read it. Play that.
It's past the spitting face, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Ever gotten in trouble for feeling it?
Sodom.
Oh God, I know this is too much. Everybody say I can feel it. I can't act on it. I'm okay for you to feel horny.
Hold on. Hold on. You got to run that back. I didn't really catch that. Run it back. Come on, hey, come on, stay with me. Go back 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Play that again. What did he say, Phil? What now? He said he's okay with you.
When he says I'm, he's speaking in place of the Most High. He's saying the Most High is okay with this.
Play it again.
Hey, for you to feel horny.
I'm sorry.
I'm okay for you to feel horny.
I bet you are. I bet he is.
I got something.
Especially the males. Go ahead.
I pulled some. Give me 2 Peter's chapter 1 and verse 20.
I'm okay for you to feel horny.
And we're gonna read 3 scriptures. And then we got something that is gonna the last one we're gonna pinpoint him.
We still didn't really dig into it too. So y'all just y'all have y'all libations ready. Y'all have y'all snacks ready. This is gonna be a good show.
Yeah, I mean, 'cause I know a lot of y'all know who he is and what he's about. And he's talking about he's come up with his own BS. Read
2 Peter chapter 1 and verse 20.
Bring it out.
Knowing this first, that no prophecy of the scripture is of any private interpretation.
That's what he's trying to force, a private interpretation with this homosexuality. He's trying to push this thing out. Well, God, if I was God, I would do this and that.
Right.
Read.
For the prophecy came not in old time by the will of man.
Right. It didn't come by the will of man. So like I mentioned Mishael that he's saying that this is not God speaking, right? But read.
But holy men of God spake as they were moved by the Holy Ghost.
Right. So we know the Most High ordained these men to speak this, because Most High, he always tell everybody, hey, he tell the angel, hey, tell them to write down this information here. Right. What I gave them the vision or the dream, hey, or the interpretation thereof, boom, write it down. Now here's him right here. Read chapter 2, verse 1.
Chapter 2 in verse 1. But there were many false prophets also among the people.
Right, among our people. He's of our people, of our nation of people, right? He's one of the false prophets.
That's right.
A lot of our people follow him. Read.
Even as there shall be false teachers among you.
He a false teacher. Read.
Who privily shall bring damnable heresies.
Hear that? He's bringing heresies, because now you got people thinking they could do what they want to do here in these last days, all because of people like him. Read.
Even denying the Lord.
Hear that? He's denying what the Lord says. He's coming up with his own thing, his own private interpretation. Read.
That bought them and bring upon themselves swift destruction.
He gonna get put to death. That's right. He's going to suffer for. They're going to answer for that in the last days. Go ahead.
To go with what you're saying, Matthew 22:29, real quick, because private interpretation. So watch this. Watch what Christ said. You don't believe us? Believe Jesus.
The book of Matthew, chapter 22, verse 29.
Bring it out. Also bringing out damnable heresies come in, and you don't know that you in it. Watch this.
Jesus answered and said unto them, Ye do err.
You do err. You making a mistake. Read.
Not knowing the scripture.
That's why you mess up. Because you don't think you need to go to the Bible to learn nothing. You don't think God's speaking to you. So he said, you do err, not knowing the scriptures. Read.
Nor the power of God.
That's where the power of God come from. The scriptures, the word. So you are in error because you ain't know what the Bible says. So he could come up and talk smooth to you. You don't know what the hell going on.
Right.
Because you don't know the scriptures.
That's what he's doing too. Those little pauses is to make it seem like he's so deep. Like
you ain't catch that?
Yeah,
you ain't catch that.
He said that. He said, I know you ain't catch it. You ain't said nothing.
Yeah, he ain't catch what I said, but he ain't read nothing that God said.
Right.
Message.
Hey, and how does, this is the question you got to ask. How does what we bringing out tie into the marriage?
Right.
Because if your marriage isn't found on understanding,
right,
that's why your marriage became ratchet.
We too close to Fort Bragg. Hey, right. Finish playing this one. I want to get one more clip in.
Yeah, finish it out. It gets worse.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Wanna cheat on your wife? Wanna cheat on your husband? Feel like leaving them nappy-headed kids to make I'm moving the whole wife. Feel it?
Yeah.
He's telling you to feel it.
Look up flights. $600. I'll be out of here tomorrow.
He's telling you look up the flights. And he's sitting there like a woman.
Yeah, he gay.
Everybody say feel it.
They with him too.
God wouldn't have given you feeling if he didn't expect you to feel it.
So he's telling you to sin. I'm gonna prove it because he's saying you can think these thoughts, you can feel horny, you can think this way, you can plan a flight, you can plan on leaving. You said just don't do it. But no, guess what? You still in sin. Give me
Bring it out.
Proverbs chapter 24, verse 9.
Yes,
no,
sir.
you can't think that because you still in sin.
Bring it
That's
out.
where the damn fight is. You fight in your mind. The war is in your mind. If you already say it's okay, you've given up the fight in your mind, and now your member is going to perform the action. That's what Christianity don't understand. Read that.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 24, verse 9.
Read.
Bring it out.
The thoughts of foolishness is sin.
No, Mr. or Mrs. Todd, whichever you go by, that is sin to think those thoughts. No, you cannot plan a flight. You cannot plan on leaving your kids.
Right.
Your thoughts must be, how do I fix this? I need counsel. I need the Bible. I need the Bible in my life. I need to find the scriptures that go against these problems.
That's right.
I'm going to lead these. I'm going to cheat on my wife. Why would you entertain the thought? That's sin, God says. Go ahead.
I want you to finish your point, but I want this to be said. Now, sisters, we was just getting on you, right? What we're doing, this is men that we're targeting. I want y'all to notice that.
I thought we didn't do that.
Yeah, there ain't no gender war here. We're talking about both male and female.
That's right. We want
both sides.
Right.
Go ahead, officer.
So, go ahead, officer. Yes, sir.
And I was gonna say he got male and female tendencies.
Hey, he do.
But,
Mostly female.
I'm gonna let you go because I'm a land back off of you.
Yeah. So read it one more time.
Damn, I done dropped one to another.
I'll read it. The thought of foolishness is sin. That discount. If he would just, can he read that scripture and teach the same sermon? No, because he does not know the scriptures.
Right.
None of your pastors know the scriptures.
Right.
Only the ones that follow us and learn from us know. There's plenty that follow us. They try to get right. They just trying to stay in the background. They don't like everything we teach. But we know.
That's right.
They watch and they study us. If they got any sense, they watching what we do because we keep the commandments.
That's
Right.
Right. Get that Mark 7:21 to land back. You had it.
You in the spirit.
You want to bring it out?
No, please.
Somebody bring it out.
I want to hear that Levi bring it out.
Hey, Mark chapter 7, verse 21.
Hey,
Read.
Go ahead.
Spirit moving.
Yeah.
For from within, out of the heart of men, proceed evil thoughts.
Out of your mind, the way you
Right.
think proceeds evil thoughts.
That's a cold precept. I can tell you know the scripture.
Yeah.
Adultery.
Didn't he just say that?
It's okay
Talk
to
about it.
think about cheating on your wife.
Number
It's
one on
okay.
the list.
The first one I just mentioned.
I thought he at least read the New Testament.
Yeah, hey, he didn't say no. Out of the heart of men proceed good thoughts. It's okay to do it.
No.
He said out of your heart of men proceed evil thoughts. And the first thing he said was what again?
Adultery.
Dag.
Fornications.
That's another one. Linked right with it. Go ahead.
Murders, thefts, covetous, wickedness, deceit, lasciviousness, an evil eye, blasphemy, pride, foolishness.
What's this verse say?
Foolishness.
Come on.
All these evil things come from within and defile the man.
Do you understand what that is saying? It said the things that you think come from you and it defiles you. And that's why you do it. If you think the thought is too damn late, you're not fighting them thoughts, that's how you're defiled. People are like, well, you just can't do it. But he just said that's all the sins.
That's all the sins right there.
He said all the sins are in your heart, which is your mind. Christianity don't understand that neither. If you think the thoughts, it will defile you.
Yeah, man.
We got further proof right here.
Bring it out.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna give it back to you though. Give me Matthew chapter 15, verse 18. It's pretty much going to the same thing here. So all that crap that was coming out of his mouth, he don't realize where it come from. We back in the New Testament again. Read
Matthew chapter 15.
out of Christ's mouth.
Verse 18. But those things which proceed out of the mouth come forth from the heart.
From the heart, your mind.
And they defile the man.
Defile the man. Right there. That's right.
Hey, how I'm not gonna get a script, but I'm just saying, how can you sit in a church like that? You married, you got your woman there, and the pastor's telling your wife she can think about cheating on you.
Right.
We gone.
He wants her to think about him.
You know what? You make a good point. Go ahead, please. I know you got a story.
Yeah, I got a story. I got a true story.
Yeah.
I was talking to my father. He's an ex-pastor. And he's telling me about my brother-in-law. He said, my brother-in-law told the people. No, you ain't got to do that. You gotta do that.
That ain't one of those.
He told the congregation, told the women, my dad said he gonna have the nerve to tell my wife to fast from me for 7 days, not have sex with me for 7 days.
Get the hell out of here.
Yeah,
I'd be like, bro, you overstepped.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Hey, pastor, take a seat. Take several seats.
Hey, listen, they had something. I don't know if y'all remember this, but this was a while ago. It was in Brazil. They had a pastor that had convinced two simple sisters that from his parts came holy milk.
We're not making that up.
I'm dead serious. This is, you can find it.
It's a whole
Matter of
class
fact, on part 2, I'm gonna pull a video.
And that thing crazy.
It's your leaders that cause you to err, and they have not instructed you. That's why your marriage is ratchet. That's why it's not godly. Go to let's get Hebrews. I don't think we got time for that other clip.
We didn't even really start.
No. We're gonna start on part 2.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Go ahead, just give me Hebrews 13 and 4.
Yes, sir.
Dog, I want to get the clip, but now it's too long. It's too long. So I talked about one of these things. These things end in murder. We're gonna touch on that next show. Wait till you hear it. Give me Hebrews 13 and 4.
The book of Hebrews, chapter 13 and verse 4.
Bring it out.
Marriage is honorable in all, and the bed undefiled.
Pastor don't dictate what's going on in the bedroom. That don't make no doggone sense. I can't believe that thing.
Right.
It said marriage is honorable, and the bed, you do what you want as much as you want, as long as you're keeping the laws of God. That means no sex on the cycle, no sex after you've had a child for a certain period of days, 40 or 80, depending on the male or female.
Right.
Outside of that, you do what you want.
Up to you.
You know, it's you and your wife, read.
But whoremongers.
That's what they pushing. Kirk Franklin got a dating show where they are fornicating.
We're gonna dig into that next show.
Next show we're gonna dig
into that.
Kirk Franklin got a show. He promotes fornication.
Wow,
bruh. Kirk Franklin used to struggle with porn. What he say?
Used to.
No. He struggled with men. That's what he struggled with.
Yeah, I don't think that's a struggle.
I don't think it's a struggle at all.
I think
it might be a struggle. That might be why you might enjoy the struggle.
The porn struggle with him.
Hey, that's crazy. The website, I'm trying to keep up with you.
Go ahead.
But whoremongers and adulterers, God will judge.
So those thoughts of adultery, that's why we got to fight. Think about this. Is the fight against adultery when you laying in bed with the woman? So, man, I gotta beat this thing, man. Roll over, baby. Is that when you fighting? You already in the bed with a woman. Are we fighting now? She's undressed right next to you. Are you fighting? Or is the fight like before you go to the house? Before you get the text message, like, should I even talk to this woman? Don't look at this woman.
Right.
I just seen this woman come in. I ain't supposed to look at this woman. Right. That's the fight. The fight ain't when you lost. People talking about, I'm struggling with adultery, man. I know one brother said, I ain't gonna say his name. One brother said, I'm struggling with fornication, man. I just keep fornicating. It's like,
that makes no sense.
You're doing it. I was like, what do you mean? Like, I keep sleeping with her. Like, no, you're not struggling with nothing. You just keep doing it.
Yeah. The struggle is the drum roll, not the action.
Right. And the solution was he had to get married because it's like you live with her. And you talking about you fighting? No, you just gonna keep sleeping with her. You doing the action. You in the bed,
and now he hates her.
You calling for the bed? Hey man, I'm struggling with fornication. I gotta go. No, brother, it's in your mind before you even got to that situation. You should have said no.
Remember that one brother that said he said he's drowning in it.
Yeah, I remember that. He said there's no coming back. He's drowning in his sin. I remember that.
He said that.
He said he drowned. Wow. It took over him. He couldn't get out of it.
We still got the message.
Yeah, we still do got the message. You know what that is? It's Ezra. Can somebody get it real quick? Real quick.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Ezra.
Oh man.
Yeah. See, you're drowning in it.
We're gonna close out the show with this scripture right here.
Yeah, we'll close it out with this.
The path over with thorns?
2nd Ezra 16 and 77. Now we'll close it out.
Yes, sir. 2nd Ezra, chapter 16 and verse 77.
Bring it out.
Woe be unto them that abound with their sins.
Covered in it, drowning in it. Read.
And covered with their iniquity.
That's that drowning. Read.
Like as a field is covered over with bushes, and the path thereof covered with thorns, that no man may travel through.
Read.
If it is left undressed.
If you don't address those sins, read.
And it is cast into the fire.
And is cast into the fire. Read.
To be consumed therewith.
So that's why we got to come out of those sins. We got to keep God's commandments. Hey, that's been our show. That's part 1, part 2. Tune in next week. We are the Armor of God. Armor of God Radio Show. Hey, call us at 1-855-484-4842, extension 7098. Hey, armorofgodradio@gmail.com. You're going to reach out to us. And with that.
And also, we are on every big and major podcast platform. So if you want to hear part 2 early, subscribe.
All right. And that we say, shalom.
Shalom.
What is a nation? Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role models.